Okay, we have the green bar, so we have the lava cannon sticking up, so we should now be live, which of course means welcome back to the Storytime Network, where for the third time in a row, we're back with more Dragon Age the Veilguard. Which, you know, I'm very happy with, because as Jack so succinctly noted, I've got the brain rot for this game. Unapologetically, I've got the brain rot for this game.
Look, no one's going to... Some people are going to shame you for it, but I will not.
And you wanna know how bad my brain rot for this game is?
I believe you already told me, but please, tell the chat.
Oh, no, it gets worse. So not only... The thing that I told you was that I'm thinking of starting a third playthrough on my own so that I can play this game even when we're not streaming.
Just have to.
Which, yeah.
Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it.
The other thing is that I did read a
Here's some funny
fanfic
things.
for the game
Aren't they?
yesterday.
Reflections. They distort reality, no matter
It
what
was
you
a
try.
fun one. It was like,
And there's the trick.
the whole gang as a
That
polytool.
distortion.
It was very funny.
I do wish more games would allow, like, poly options, but
So,
we're likely a ways off from that.
yeah, somebody did
What
ask one
is
of the
that
devs
place?
about it, and they said it
If I
was
had
something
to
that they
guess,
were interested
it's the
in,
fade.
but it was
Another
something
part
that they
of it,
wanted
you
to do
Didn't
properly,
Morrigan say this
and
Illuvian could go
they
anywhere?
just didn't have
Didn't
time
think
to
that
do
meant
it
elsewhere
in
in
that,
the fade.
you know, properly.
She called it the Vera
I'm not
Voss.
surprised,
Freedom
and
of
also,
ways.
like,
I wonder.
it'd be very difficult to implement.
If that is the fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous?
I don't think it'd be
Like-
impossible,
As the fade often is.
especially
More
for a game
dangerous
like
than
this,
Elven
but
Gods who wield
yeah,
the blight
it's...
as a weapon.
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a
As much as this
place
game has
where all
had
the
a
Illuvians
10-year
meet.
dev cycle,
A crossroads
it's actually only
where you
had
travel
sort
across
of 3 or
all of
4,
Thedas in just minutes.
because they
Which
they
is
basically
more
restarted
normal
the
for
game.
Similar when we were chasing
Yeah.
Soulless.
3 or 4 years is a
wonder if
much
it's
more
the same.
normal dev cycle for a AAA game like this.
It is alike, and it is not.
Hi?
Either
Hello
you
there.
found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along.
Hello there.
Not sure which one worries me more.
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old past.
That's what Souls' teeth look
A
like.
new
I
journey
am
Through there.
worried about his dental health.
I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
If it's a
And it
trap,
didn't
we'll kill
feel
everyone there.
Dangerous, you know? Almost more
Yeah,
sad.
like,
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it is.
imagine the
dangerous.
scripting for any given
I can think of
character
an example or two
interaction
that proves that.
is, like, a lot of
We still
work
don't know
in and of
what this Illuvian's
itself,
gonna do.
let
One
alone
of us
for,
should
like,
probably stay
determining
behind in case it
what
closes.
cues a romance and what cues a
Just tell us when you're ready to
non-romance,
go,
all
Rook,
that
And
stuff.
then we can figure
Yeah.
out what's going on.
I
Now
mean,
imagine trying to do that for, like, multiple different
Yeah.
characters and, like, trying to have them interact with one another as well, and it's a lot.
as it is, I know the voice actors for Rook, the 4 that they had to do record an insane amount of lines.
Well, no shit, they're the protagonist in a huge fucking RPG with multiple options.
Yeah, Harding and Nev is probably the best choice for now.
You still don't have a warrior yet.
No, I do not. We are a party of 3 mages and a rogue. Which is
Squishy.
great party composition.
Super squishy.
In fairness, I didn't really pay that much attention to party composition in my first playthrough.
Party composition, what's that?
Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The Crossroads.
Crossroads of Destiny.
Oh, the Crossroads. Right, yeah, of course.
The Evenurus hunger for the Crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place.
We should probably put a stop to that.
Crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
These words are accepted.
But yeah, what was funny about the fic that I read was the second part was interspersed between a lot of the companions talking was Rook talking to Solus and basically like making fun of him for being bitchless.
Yes.
Because the like
This way.
um
The gods are trying to slow us down, which means we can do some real good here.
seems like a good sign. But yeah, the
Yeah.
sort of like framing device is that I mean we were just in Rook's room. There isn't a bed there. There's a sofa. And like everyone was like, look, if we're gonna spend nights in your room, Rook, we really need to get you a bed.
What's a bed?
And so they got Rook a bed, and then Sol's got all pissy that that they threw out the threw out his couch, basically.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
And so
Here,
Rook was like,
this dock
"What? Are
seems
you
steady."
jealous that you didn't have anyone to share your room with?"
So you can ferry us to the other islands.
The whole no bitches thing.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes.
Right.
We say
Come on then.
You know what's? I have seen edits of that the Megamind meme with Solus's face instead.
Mm.
the spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the Crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Wonderful.
Which means us, too.
Yep. Mandatory? Ah. I don't see anyone.
The Fade Tear. That's where they're breaking through. The gods are breaching the Fade itself. Just for us. Take your shot.
Yeah, I don't remember doing that one. But then again, I couldn't really, you know, telepathically lift people with my mind.
Yeah, just use your mind bullets.
I prefer, like, the physical, well, not bullets, but arrows. God, I use my bow so often as a rogue.
Lucky shot.
I mean, it was honestly really nice. Like,
That's a win.
this is the first game where I felt like being an archer was a genuinely viable option in a game. that wasn't a fucking Bethesda one. In Bethesda games, you can only really be an archer if you know, spec into stealth. Otherwise, archery is not that useful.
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion.
Ah yes,
claim
the
its
champions.
essence. This path will
We are not the
open to you.
champions. Not yet. No. Out. Okay. Hi there, Tori.
Ooh.
That's right. Stand in my wall of fire.
So, has your brain rot distracted you from your anime catch-up?
In fairness, I'm voluntarily taking taking yesterday and today off because of, you know, the whole mind-rottingness of how much anime I watched to begin with.
Fair. Just thought I'd ask.
So I'm gonna start again probably tomorrow, Thursday at the latest.
How's it coming along?
How's what coming along?
The catch-up. Oh wait, no, you haven't done much. Since
yeah,
we
I
last talked.
haven't done anything since we last talked. I'm just getting confused there.
Yeah, it took me a second to process. Oh wait, no, that means you haven't done any since we last talked.
Ah, yeah. Right. Got that one up there, and then we got another one up there. We'll get two. Cool. Thank God Rook has sturdy knees and ankles. Right, so I think that's all I'm going to be able to do here for now, because that door's locked, and this door is locked. I'll grab that etheric remnant.
You know, on a different topic, how often do you think they the authors of like fantasy and sci-fi and stuff, and just military fiction as well, just completely fucking handwave logistics of any given military thing just because like they either didn't consider it or thought it would be too difficult to actually write about?
Oh, there's definitely going to be some, for sure. I think it's quite questioned. I'll get down there eventually.
Ooh.
+1. That's the level we're expected to be on. Right.
Wait, break the base! Break the base!
Guardians can't hold them off
It's
for long.
got health stuff in there. There's no point.
Ugh. Is that?
Where's your spirit of
something
vandalism,
inside
Mill?
it?
Well, I'm going to be vandalizing this, so... Probably
Yeah, logistics
shouldn't
is one of
wait
those things that's surprisingly easy to overlook. While also being like, hey, maybe
That's the
consider
champion we're looking
this.
for.
Yeah. I mean,
Watch yourselves.
speaking as somebody who writes in the, you know, fantasy genre, figuring out, you know, how far somebody can travel in a single day, you know, is something that's rough to think about.
Yep. Yeah, there's that for sure, but also like, a lot of people don't consider like you can technically lose a battle while still working your way towards like this victory by like say cutting off your enemy's supply lines and then retreating, for instance.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
A lot of people don't think of it that way. They think of it like a battle is only won by a campaign is only won by constantly winning battles. They don't consider anything beyond like basic battle to battle tactics.
Yeah.
It's cold. Oh, hope I don't have to carry
Or
it
they
too
consider
long.
like, oh, the overall grand strategy is win, 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 win.
Mm.
Like they're fucking Alexander the Great or some shit.
Well, that's done.
I mean, let's, you know, give Gurm some credit on that front.
Oh, he did that very well. He handled that extremely well.
'Cause that was the whole point of the stuff with Rob Stark.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, he was winning all the battles, sure, but logistically he just got fucked in the ass.
Well, not just logistically, strategically too. Because like, Tywin gave him basically like allowed him several ultimately meaningless victories on like individual battles while denying him anything of strategic import. And he also took the extra step of going, basically like undermining him, Rob, with by you know, using diplomacy and bribery to his advantage as well.
I don't know how to get down there right now. If I can.
Yeah, then you see stuff like some fantasy series do handle like the hand waving a bit better than others as well, because they do the thing of like, oh hey, this magical thing allows them to sidestep most of the logistical issues that would be a problem in a regular army, for example. Like you have the soul casters in Stormlight Archive, for instance.
What's this?
Isn't necessarily
It looks
something I want
like
to do right now.
Entryway?
Not right this second, anyway.
Oh, goody.
As the
There you go. Put this in.
passed freely, so will you.
You just stick the ball in the hole.
Yep.
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
Yoink. And yoink. And we have a level up to apply. We get 2 points now, which is good. Where do I want to go?
Well, which branch are you working towards?
Spelljammers overall. Not sorry, Spellblade overall.
So maybe start. Maybe look at some of the stuff on that corner of the tree for now. Do you acquire enough points to just fill out the whole thing, or do you have to pick?
You have to pick.
Figures.
I mean, you do get a fair amount anyway. That's Meteor. I would like to actually work my way over to Meteor. Meteor sounds like a fun spell.
Hey, you get a meteor kit by going for meteor.
Okay,
I'll just do this.
I didn't get that joke, so you might have to...
Meteor, as in, you know,
more powerful.
more meat. Yeah, more powerful. It's fun. I'll press the button for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
But yeah, trying to call it. You know, it's one of those things that gets easily hand-waved, though. And some authors do it better than others.
Oh, yeah.
Like, again, Gurm did it well. Sanderson generally does it pretty well. And yeah, I can't think of any like seriously bad examples off the top of my head, but I also, it's been a while since I've read like a lot of more of the hard sci-fi fantasy. Oh, actually, you know, Gurm does have some oversights in his thing, like the whole thing with how all the food gets to King's Landing, despite the Reach being like, you know, pretty fucking far away, and also like the apparent, you know, corruption of the administration in King's Landing.
Really? Fine. Climb down the ladder. Right, I think I will do this then. So this is interesting.
We have hurt them.
What's going on here?
Is that spirit a prisoner?
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you
Tarasal?
out.
Tarasal?
Do you remember our mission?
Yeah.
Gillinane's lab. The wolf sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds.
The wolf?
Things didn't go perfectly to plan, but the wolf smuggled in help. A key.
Okay.
If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf. One of Solus's agents?
Ah, freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Good luck.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in a memory.
Blight.
An
Be
old
careful.
memory.
Memory.
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Oh boy. Damn it.
You know, if I wasn't inured to the stupidity and nonsense of the crowd in general, I'd be shocked by how much the usual suspects hated on this game for quote-unquote wokeness.
Yeah. I assume you're talking about the
dipshits, yes.
Yeah. Well, I was more meaning the tweet in the TFS chat.
Probably, yeah.
Right. I'm in a corner.
So Gillinane was experimenting with Blight and Darkspawn. Blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillinane finds us.
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
that wasn't the only reason I thought I was thinking that, but yes. Dipshits abound and all that.
So for context, some bigoted dipshit posted a tweet talking about what's it called again?
Me side.
Me side. And crowing over the fact that it's sold a bunch
Wolf,
and
you
has
came
more
for us.
players at the
Your
moment
key
than
was
Veilguard.
enough.
This unnatural.
I mean, leave alone the fact that Veilguard has been out for over a month and a half at this point.
Look! Solus with hair!
He has hair? What?
He has hair.
It is
So funny.
strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned. We will need another way to the surface.
Let's all split up.
But
and
yeah,
find
I
it.
saw the tweet not
I
realizing,
will
you know,
destroy what
who it
corruption I
was,
can.
because I
You must
didn't
cut through
really
these
remember,
monstrosities before
or
Gillinane
didn't really
unleashes
recognize
something
them.
worse.
Like, oh, why are they taking a shot at them? I'll go have a look at their,
Blight
you know,
really
profile
had
on
him
Twitter to see what they're about. Oh, they're a bigot. Oh, good. Well, first I had to, I went, oh, I have them blocked already. That's a bad sign for them. That's a bad sign for them being a, you know, decent human being.
You see boundless creation.
I mean, based off their
choose
user
to
handle, they
destroy it.
probably have a
Have
habit of,
respect
you
for
know,
the life that will succeed you.
pirating shit.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
But yeah, no, but it also does remind me of, like, the amount of people who hate on, you know, like, teenage girl characters in particular for just, you know, being teenagers. Are like, oh my god, this character is evil and annoying and awful. I hate them. It's like, this character is a fucking child. Why are you being a dick about it?
Yeah. Oh. Fine.
Like, there are so many examples of, like, oh, this character is being treated like shit by a group of quote-unquote fans because the character is literally a teenage girl behaving like a realistic teenage girl.
Yeah.
Or even just because the character is a girl in general.
Alright. Okay, now go over this way. Bluey.
Time to go.
Free.
EPU.
Faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
I really do think we need to go back to punching bigots in the face every now and then.
Yeah.
Definitely, be a much simpler, more straightforward way to show that their opinions aren't welcome.
I think we broke through to Gillinane's prize specimens.
So,
If this is
fun
what
fact.
Darkspawn looked like when Gillinane
I'll
was
just let this
experimenting, then
dialogue go.
Maybe the Darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Yeah, fun fact. The first time I played this, obviously, it was, you know, not long past the, when the game had come out, and, the game got bugged here. The enemies did not
fun.
show up. And because the enemies did not show up, the, you know, condition for these doors opening didn't happen. So I was stuck here. And I had to reload a save.
Here, the blessing you denied.
Oh.
Oh, help me! Ah!
Damn! Gillinane got her.
Rip.
My blood! I'm burning up! Look out!
Good old body horror. That's how you know it's a BioWare game.
Yeah, let's actually get a combo down on that one. Right, that is a very defensive thing.
Defense. Defense.
Okay.
You would unleash a blight on this world and call it a masterwork! You, who were the most sensitive of us!
All that I am belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
What do you think?
Right here.
Come on. Be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only
God
one
damn it,
way I can
Solus.
help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No trace can be allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
God damn it, Solus.
It's over.
You fucking
Solus
moron.
destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
I'm sure he sees some greater good. The people in his way to get there, not as much.
This
99% of the time, whenever someone starts talking about the ends justifying the means and the greater good, you know they're about to do some real dark, real shitty stuff.
Oh, that's actually worse. Oh. That was actually worse than the one. Certainly in terms of damage. Better in terms of stagger. And gives 25% stagger. So, I'll stick with it for now. Right, and we end up here. Can I open this door yet, or is it not going to let me? It probably won't let me. Yep, opens from the other side. Cool.
You know what's really funny, Mel?
What?
You know how Disney released a shitty CG prequel to Lion King?
Oh, Mufasa, yeah.
They put out a tweet saying that Lion King is now the #1 movie in America and the world. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is still the #1 movie in America.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very funny to me. Like, they already have, like, multiple big hits this year. They don't need to go out of their way to say, oh, look, we have yet another #1 movie. It's like, come on. Come on. You had 2 movies out this year that topped $1 billion worldwide. You do not need to claim that your shitty CGI Lion King prequel is the next hot thing.
3 seals here. They look more powerful than the ones we saw before. It'll take more than a champion's essence to breach this.
So we've got that. We've got this. And then let's see if we can travel the other ways. Yeah.
So it's been out for,
Doesn't piss off.
it's had 2 weekends and it's hit about 335 million. It hasn't even broken even yet. Like, whenever you see a movie's budget listed, you want to effectively double that to account for advertising costs and shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which released opposite of it, has grossed about 210 million worldwide, but it has, like, half the budget. And it's currently higher grossing in America.
So, what do you want to do first? Shadow Dragons or Antivan Crows?
Does either of those net a new companion?
Antivan Crows.
I want to build up the party, you know?
That is fair.
Because I know Neb is a Shadow Dragon, and so each of the companions represents a different faction, correct?
Yes. So, Blara is a Veil Jumper. We'll get a Grey Warden, a Morn Watcher. We're going to get an Antivan Crow. We're going to get a Lord of Fortune. Harding is the Inquisition representative, I guess. And then Nev is Shadow Dragon.
Nobody expects the Inquisition.
Certainly not since we technically disbanded.
Yep.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can...
Yeah, the Kunari have moved in.
Fun.
Also, there's been a
Welcome to Antiva.
thing with the
You must
Kunari,
be Rook.
which will be gotten into a bit more here.
Oh ho ho. Is it the fact that OG
And you're
Sten is
under
now the
attack, Tori,
Arsha?
of the crows.
Thea,
Not so
please.
much.
Come. My
Oh,
associate
it's different.
Viago is
Unrelated
gathering
thing.
the
Okay,
others.
cool.
We can talk business when we arrive.
That's supposed to be like a Spanish accent or something?
Yeah.
The documents, it's all there.
My friend says come with us.
The Antam soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
Oh wait, how many episodes behind are you on Orb?
Only the one. I haven't watched this weekend's whatchamacallit episode.
Episode. Yeah, that show's pretty got some pretty dark places.
Kale?
Yeah.
Some people have moved to spinach, but I'm sticking with kale.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Welcome. We've got all kinds of crystals here, both magical and
Yeah, whatever.
We have all sorts of medicines here for all sorts of people. You need anything for your comfort? You let Tia know.
Yeah, it was definitely fancy Spain.
Basically, yeah. Oh, I'm now out of money. No.
Tia can help.
I splurged too much.
I'm not Antam. I'm Rithari. Healer. I'm help.
I'm just going to pause and explain what's happening with the Kunari now. Basically, there was... Honestly, I don't even remember the details because they're sort of a little sketchy. The Kunari have... There's been a big split with them. And the Antam are basically Kunari who have broken away from the Kun.
Interesting.
And there's basically a bunch of warlords, one of which has set himself up here in Treviso. So Sten is still the Arashok, but of a much smaller Kun.
Hmm. Do you have any idea of the proportion of the Kunari who split off?
Not sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. It might be something that gets gotten into. I don't remember.
Hmm.
Put it this way, there's enough Kunari to go around
This
in terms of
occupation
killing
will
them.
not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
Oh, there's a new mechanic we haven't gone to before. The zip lines. They defy physics sometimes.
We have arrived.
A casino? Nice setup.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You don't get to actually go into the casino proper.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
You poison 500 people, and suddenly somebody can't let go.
Caterina della Morte, first Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
With your
Ilario della Morte,
very open
her
shirt.
grandson. What brings you here?
Right.
The
My
titties
target is a
must
pair of Elven
be
Gods.
out.
Or that's what they call themselves.
He's not got that
They're
much of a
ancient
titties to
blighted
show off.
mages.
I know.
My detective
That's
says
more
you
applicable to
are
say
the man who
Iron
brought
Ball.
blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanus. My grandson. They called him the demon of Virantium. He was the one who did.
I notice you're talking in past tense.
Sounds like there's more to it.
Lucanus della Morte is dead. He
Well,
was killed a year ago.
isn't that inconvenient?
What I say doesn't leave this room.
Okay.
The body
No.
people brought back was not my grandson.
Oh.
It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of
The ossuary.
Virantium is kept.
Interesting
Find
name.
this Ossuary. Free Lucanus. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Sounds like a win-win. Can I whack somebody with your crow head cane? It feels like it'd be very fun.
It does look cool.
Come. Katerina arranged the boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
Yeah, going back to the logistics thing real quick. How familiar are you with the U.S. Civil War?
The ossuary lies
I
beneath the sea.
mean, relatively familiar. Somebody not from America. More familiar
Fair
with
enough.
it than, you know,
You're not happy,
the
Katerina.
The
people
average
who...
non-American layman.
The average non-American layman. The probably the average American layman, honestly.
Saving him.
So, what do you know of General Sherman's March to the Sea?
Okay, that much I don't really know about. I don't know that many
Williams
details,
Sherman
to be
is
fair.
one of the, was that?
I don't know that many details.
The alluring hero. I
certainly know there was about slavery, not
I have a
fucking
chance of distracting
states'
their
rights.
interest.
Whatever.
Yes, correct. Whatever the dipshits claim, yes.
Yeah.
Lost cause bullshit and all that. But yeah, so General William Tecumseh Sherman was one of the main generals of the Union Army. He basically led he was one of the main prongs of General Grant's grand strategy to defeat the South. And Sherman basically led one of the most famous scorched earth campaigns in American history.
Oh.
That's the March to the Sea, in which he basically marched through Georgia with his army and just fucking slashed and burned everything in his path.
He went the Russian
freeing
route.
slaves as he went.
Yeah, he went the Russian route. That's fair.
Yeah. But he famously said at one point, "And let me know that if a farmer wishes to burn his cotton, his house, his family, and himself, he may do so. But not his corn. We want that."
Let's hope we find our demon alive.
Also, yeah, the prison is under the sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea. I'll stop now.
Yeah, something's already killed the guards.
Oh no, the guards, they are dead.
Yeah, it's such a shame that these, you know, slaver assholes are dead.
Look.
What a travesty.
So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any
Whales, guys! Whales!
That seems concerning.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have no idea how, like, worried I was when I first played this that this place was gonna come crashing down with me in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyways, overall the Civil War is, like, a pretty good indication of how one can outplay another person in the realm of strategy and grand strategy. Because Robert E. Lee is not as good of a
It's a wonder anything works.
battlefield general as a lot of people like to give him credit for. He's also famously a sack. He's also a lot more of a sack of shit than people like to admit.
Yeah.
He was still a lot more talented on the battlefield than a lot of Union generals for much of the war. There are still some Union generals who are pretty good at it, like General Meade, but
yeah.
The Union famously had a lot of trouble with generals in the first half of the war. But yeah, once General Grant came along and basically was put in charge of the army by Lincoln, he basically just straight up made the army. He set the grand strategy goals for the army and managed to do quite well in executing them. Basically, the Confederacy's goal in their overall grand strategy goal in the war was to outlast the Union's political will to continue the war and be officially recognized as a sovereign nation. And the Union's goal was to force the Confederacy to surrender.
Then we break through.
Which is a bit more difficult, but aided by the fact that the Confederacy did not have much in the way of infrastructure outside of, you know, slavery and farming.
Yeah.
Like, the Union basically immediately blockaded the South at the start of the war.
Didn't the Union also get support from elsewhere as well?
So, to my recollection, the Union didn't get support from elsewhere so much as the South tried to get support from elsewhere and was denied, or the simple and was not given that support or that recognition because it wasn't really, you know, viable or reasonable at that point.
Yeah.
A lot of outside powers were waiting to see how the events played out before making any firm commitments on that front. Which turns out to have been the smart move.
I am Nyrus. I was Nyrus. We are Nyrus. Okay. That's
unhinged.
It's a little concerning.
Mm-hmm. And whatchamacallit? Pew, 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 pew. Have you watched the show Leverage, Mel?
I have not.
All right.
Honestly, I think you'd really like it. It's very good.
But yeah, the reason I said the Russian strategy is because that's basically what the Russians did with
We don't have to fight. We're just here for
with
Lucanus Delamore.
Napoleon's invasion.
Napoleon, yeah. Oh yeah, they did the whole slash and burn salt the earth that thing.
Dragon of Night, hear your fateful call.
Ow! He has interesting accoutrement.
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katerina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
No.
And you're possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
You're not
Katerina
a mage.
promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
Just promising me you're not planning to blow up any chantries and we're cool.
We have to get moving.
We have a
They
history.
have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Yeah, the famous crow contracts. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here?
I'll owe you.
I'm sure
Yeah,
we'll
fair
know each
enough.
other before this is all over.
I'll take
Let's
that.
go.
Yeah, Leverage is really
So,
fun. Has a
first
lot of
order
fun
of
social
business?
commentary in addition to being basically modern day Robin Hood
The
stuff.
prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's
You missed
a bridge.
something.
Not anymore.
There it is.
We'll have to find another way across.
Yeah, we're still without a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Lucanus is firmly a rogue.
Mages. My special.
As much fun as the other Dragon Age games get for whatever reason, they always pretty consistently gave you pretty balanced early party members. Because in Origins you got your first three companions as Morrigan, Alistair, and Leliana, I'm pretty sure.
And the dog.
The blood vial.
And the dog,
Where do we
yes.
go?
Good old
Caliban keeps it under
Darkspawn.
guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
Then it's chaos.
I mean, it looks like chaos at the
two,
moment
your
anyway.
first,
Demons. How?
and two, your first three companions are, I'm pretty sure, I know Aveline and Varric for sure. I think is your first mage Merrill or Anders?
I think it depends who you go for first.
But they're both available early on.
Yeah.
And as long as you're not playing Mage Hawk, you also have
Zara.
Zara Renata. There
Yeah.
might be a higher ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
Whereas you're stuck with the Carver if you play Mage Hawk, but you're still a mage, so that balances
Yeah.
things out a little bit.
Oh, so there.
And Inquisition, your first three companions are Verica, Cassandra, and Solus.
Yeah.
Which is, balanced. Yeah, I'm trying to think, Ogren and Winter in Origins are linked to main story quests,
Yeah.
but Zevran and Leliana aren't, and so if you need a rogue, you can get a rogue pretty quickly. And you always have Alistair and Morgan with you at the start by
Possessed
default.
corpses.
Yeah.
Common in a place like this.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Yeah, if I have one criticism of this game so far, it's that it's the party composition isn't super balanced to start with.
It just doesn't need to be. It's not as important in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, that's completely fair. Mel, have you put consideration to what you're watching next year?
I think we've talked about it before. I mean, I can 100% confirm that Medalist is going to be the show that I look at for the most. Not even necessarily my lock, but as I said, we'll see when we get the PV stream if it will be, but certainly for the time being.
Oh yeah, we need to set up that PV stream ASAP.
Yeah, I've talked to Comey about it. But we'll see about that. But yeah, I got volumes 2, 3, and 4 of Medalist for Christmas, and I read them today. So
nice.
Yeah. I mean, I've read them. I've read them before because I read them on, you know, the high seas, but rereading them. Rereading them, yeah, no, the series is very, very good. It's not something you'll like because it is full on sports.
If it winds up on my list somehow, I will give it a try. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to bother. Yeah.
Incubation 18 days. Emergence rapacity sent to Virantium.
Curious. Yeah, next season we got second seasons of Apothecary Diaries, Solo Leveling, My Happy Marriage, 100 Girlfriends, Hanako, Kun, and as well as the first core of Darkspawn final season. And the and Ishura season 2 as well.
Luckily, I don't have to worry about that one.
Yes.
I'm aware that there's a fuck ton of sequels.
I've seen demons possess corpses.
Sakamoto Days looks like it'd be fun.
At least this one's got good taste.
Apparently, Japanese fans are unhappy about its voice cast
production
values. Yeah. I did watch the
very
PV and there was a little bit of limitation to it.
Unfortunately, PVs aren't always indicative of the quality, as we saw from, you know...
I mean, the one we always go to is fucking Detective is Already Dead.
Detective is Already Dead, yes. It's such an easy target, how can we not?
It's an incredibly easy target. And it's also just a very clear example. Oh, I can't take that one out, which means I have to go back and get the other one. Great.
Very clear example of how previews can be made to mislead. Yeah, I still need to put together my list of what I'm probably, definitely, and possibly watching. It wouldn't take too long, though.
I mean, let me just pause for a quick second so I can get Mao up. What's likely to be the best window for it? That one.
Sakamoto Days is the most notable non-sequel. And then you got Honey Lemon Soda.
For you, it is anyway.
Guild Reception. Yeah, Guild Receptionist. That one Office Romance one. Welcome to Japan, myself. That one isekai about someone getting headhunted to another world.
The vial of blood the Venatori took from you.
Oh, the one where that old office dude gets reincarnated as a villainess. That sounds like it could be fun. Most of the stuff coming out in winter looks like it's either going to be hidden gem or just kind of mediocre.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there's that yaoi vampire one that you mentioned.
Oh god, yeah.
Talk about. God damn it, Japan.
God damn it, Japan. Oh. This is where we were at to begin with. Right, okay. Back at the starting point.
We're going back to the start.
Okay, now what?
Yeah, I've been watching a girls band cry, and it's been pretty fun.
Good.
Very much enjoying it.
Demon.
It's probably going to rank fairly highly on my end of year list, depending on how it wraps up, because I'm about 2/3 of the way through.
I've been working on my year-end list.
Yeah. I don't know if I will have time to watch Yatagarasu before we get to the wrap-up, because I also got to watch Beastars before I get to that point, and I haven't started the final season yet. What I have watched, and probably the only premiere I'm going to watch between now and finishing Girls Band Cry, is the Strange Fake premiere. That's shaping up to be pretty fun. I've heard people describe it as basically Fate Apocrypha, but handled a lot better.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be the judge of that, considering how recently I watched Fate Apocrypha.
Oh, finished it yet.
What did
What was that?
all these undead for?
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah.
Those are the failures.
Nice. Yeah, the thing with Fate Apocrypha is the big issue with it is the pacing.
Hmm.
Has a massive ensemble cast, and basically, it was the source material is a light novel series. It was 5 light novels worth of content, with double the cast of the similarly length Fate Zero.
Mm-hmm.
So the pacing is quite off. Meanwhile, Fate Strange Fake is 10 volumes long and has a similar size cast to Apocrypha, but much more ensemble-ish.
Yeah.
Rather than having like a main character or a or anything like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Also, the first episode proper after the special has a servant in full knight attire getting arrested by the police.
Okay.
And he climbs on top of a police car to announce to the people that he is sorry for blowing a hole in the roof of an opera house.
Okay.
It's very interesting. Also, yeah, you got all that very clear sexual tension between Gilgamesh and Enkidu, which should not surprise you.
Hmm.
Gilgamesh's design may not be accurate to the myth at 100%, but they understood the assignment when they were building the relationship between Gil and Enkidu.
Yeah. Alright, there's apparently a chest around here somewhere, but I don't know where.
Oh, you want to know something else fun, Mill?
Yeah?
One of the masters in Strange Fake's Grail War is a wolf.
I'm on it.
Is a wolf?
As an actual wolf, yes.
An actual wolf?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, you're distracted.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Sorry. Right, so it's definitely not up here. It's going to be down somewhere, but I don't know where. Can we go back around?
Is that it?
That? I don't... There's no coming back is the issue. I don't
think that's
think
the direction
so.
you need to go, though.
It's the direction I need to go, but it's too far away for it to be the one being indicated from here. Ah, okay. It's down there. Which... it's probably the direction we're headed. Certainly can't get down there from here.
Hold on, if you go...
I think I'm just going to have to trust that I'll be able to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's a way down there from here. Ooh. Right, that's a door. And presumably that's what I need to do with it. Let's open this chest first. Get ourselves split hilt dirk. Ah, what do you know? There we go.
Fireball! Fireball!
The amount I used fireballs open fights in Origins was ridiculous, honestly.
Yeah.
Quite like this is where I'm a little regretting not having a warrior. But goodbye. And goodbye. Oh. That could have gone better. Incubation 9 days, emergence misery, sent to Marnas Pell. Ugh.
Sounds wonderfully pleasant.
Yeah, not really.
I was being sarcastic.
I know. I hope that's wine I'm destroying and not another red fluid. Right, the Carnage doesn't have them yet. Neither does Nev. Anyway, what were we talking about? Fate.
I'm also surprised you haven't gotten around to Fate Zero at this point.
I probably will at some point. If nothing else, I'm sure my friends will make sure that I get to that one.
Caliban, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
Okay. I'm glad you have that in common with your demon. It's good to be on the same page. Yeah, definitely something happened here. Some, big...
Some not cool stuff.
I don't know, it's the Venatori getting killed, so I can't say it's that bad.
These demons, there's something off. The Venatori have done something.
They're why this place exists. This is what success looks like.
Honestly, I was happy just standing up here and letting, all of them fight it out. Well, that was very unkind of you.
Well, most unkind stuff.
Bye. Not quite goodbye, but this will be goodbye. Really? Oh well. To be fair, I think they're a bit resistant to lightning, which might explain it. Why can they just never, why can they not just learn to leave well enough alone? Oh no, if they're not lightning resistant. Maybe it's just not that powerful of a spell.
Maybe. Pew, 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 pew.
To be fair, it does apply a status effect, and those ones tend to be weaker as a result. Okay. The chest. Yeah, that's better. Get out of there. Alright, nothing in. Oh good. Rusty tongs. Not gonna question what they're doing in a prison cell.
You don't want to know.
That's why I said I'm not gonna question it. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. These Venatori wouldn't do anything wrong, would they? Is it possible for me to get back up there? Cause that... Nope. Right. Stuck down here then. That's fine. I don't think I missed anything too crucial. It was just more boxes to destroy.
That's the most crucial stuff you can imagine.
Let me get him first, then you can take him down.
Well, we certainly took him down.
Well, that's not good.
We may not have much
Doesn't
time.
sound great, does it?
This way, there's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, probably don't want to go down there.
Well, not. Seems a bit, not a fun time.
I don't know, I've heard good reviews from a guy called Anakin.
God damn it.
I'll handle it.
Grab that. Thank you, Lucanus. And thank you, demon. Ugh, the crevasse. Ugh. Crevasse is one of those words that just sounds bad in whatever context.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, kind of like moist.
Moist.
There are good contexts for moist, but regardless. Alright, let's slide.
Any clue where to start? Or we'll find those on the way?
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Right, I don't think I'm getting through the door. It's fine. I'll get to it eventually, I'm sure. Well, dead of inventory. Right.
These people, they were tortured.
Very few people survive Calivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
I get the feeling Lucanus was the exception and not the rule.
Yeah, it's like that one thing about the planes with the bullet holes and which got shut down.
No, don't go backwards. Go forwards. Nice chest. We'll stick with what we've got for now. Is that it? Ah, no, not chest. I mean, what was I gonna do without my oil lamp, 2 flawless crystals, and an elven base?
Wait, we cannot go after
Right,
Caliban
this is where
yet.
Caliban is.
Not while he has my blood.
That's fine. I wasn't aware that that was, you know, really set up.
Oh, you know what looks interesting next season? A Meku MD, Doctor Detective.
Yeah, that's one I've got my eye on. Fingers crossed it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Which studio is doing it? Project number 9.
They're the same ones.
Senpai is in the Tokonoko.
Okay.
Oh, but they also did ruin their guard dog. Oh, that one was very bad. But they also did Tomozaki, Angel Next Door, Stepdad's Daughter is my ex. Their output's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, very few things are like outright masterpieces in terms of production, but most of their stuff is at least passable. Is this one an original or adaptation? It's an adaptation. Okay, cool. So I don't have to worry about the roulette that is originals and their possible quality issues.
I mean, you say that, but you know, fucking whatchamacallit, Come On and Michi was an adaptation, and you know, fucking whatchamacallit.
2 left.
Oh, the shithole studio.
Just one crystal between us and the other side.
I don't remember.
Let's see.
Anyways, not a lot of originals next season. So you got Sora Hero Utility, Momentary Lily,
That's the one. It has to be.
and trying to see if there's any other originals. I'm not seeing any. Oh, Zenshu. But it looks like everything else is has source material.
We'll get your blood, Lucanus. Let me just, you know, destroy everything of the Venatories that I can. Or loot it.
Loot, 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 loot.
Don't think that's destroyable. Don't think that's destroyable. Not destroyable. Alright.
Oh yeah, something that might get you more interested in Strange Fate, because that does have a simul-dub.
Yeah.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Now we go and murder Caliban. Uh-huh.
Anything we should know about Caliban?
You want to hear about his torture methods or something else? We didn't chat.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this
Just
pit,
delicately change the topic.
A little bit, yeah. I'm just doing something real quickly.
What the hell is that glitching sound?
Glitching sound?
Yeah.
It's all like a beep.
Kinda.
I mean, it might have been from me setting my, like, fiddling with my electricity meter. Well, my, like, screen.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility.
In fairness, we only did part of that.
So this is Caliban.
He's the target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
Except for Zevran, who knew when he
What
was
did they
beaten.
offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it?
Ow!
How long has it been since Origins?
20 years.
Like almost 2 decades?
Yeah, 20 years.
Sounds about right.
You are a failed
So the events of Origins was Dragon 930. This is Dragon 952.
Holy shit. I do imagine the Antivan Crows are probably a substantially different organization than they used to be.
Yeah.
You are nothing to the Venatori.
Ow. Ow.
My blood, I command you.
Oh, good. You summoned a pride demon. Of course he did.
Fun, fun, fun.
Ow.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Witch Watch is getting an anime.
I'll need to give that a watch.
It's by the same studio that does 100 Girlfriends and some Quint stuff.
I mean, you know, obviously gave it a chance because I got to, like, a fair few chapters for it, but I don't know.
Maybe it works better in animation.
Maybe it works better in animation. Maybe it got better after the point where I dropped it. I don't know.
Anything is possible when you're living on a boat.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is bad.
You'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Are you sure?
No. You're kind of fucked. There's a health thing right there.
Oh, hey, they killed... No, they didn't kill him. Calivan's back. You prick.
I will not be defeated.
Right, I need to take out the lackey as well.
I will have order.
Ow. Irritating.
No, I will not be a victim
Ow.
like the others.
I don't even know how I took that much damage. Ow! Oh boy! Oh boy! We're in fuck you land again. Give me a minute. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Hell for the yes.
Ow! Just gotten that health back. You go away. Oh, he's dead. That's fine.
Good.
It grows.
Oh yeah, it's past midnight now. Happy New Year.
So we can go talk.
Happy New Year!
The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Say hello to Spite.
Hello, Spite.
So we can leave, right? Lucanus, right?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Wait. Loot the body first. Loot the body first.
Don't worry, they give us time to loot.
Good.
Well, no.
Good.
Go for that. Last abilities, duration abilities. I kind of really want that spell.
What's that top one in the middle hexagon?
Staff energy generates passively when you're not in combat. But I'm not using the staff right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm using that. God's foil?
Dope.
Right, so that was the last healing stuff. So I would have been screwed if the fight had gone on much longer.
Yep. Remember in the first two games when there were actual healing spells?
Mm. There are healing abilities. It's just that I don't have access to Nev's or Lucanus's. Despair, shame, horror.
Lucanus has healing abilities. Interesting.
Yeah.
Loot!
Ooh, that's a big damage boost. Alright, just check to make sure I've not missed anything, which I don't think I have. There wasn't anything up there, there wasn't anything up there, I don't think there's anything over here. So, hey friend.
Shall we go?
Let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Maker.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
Oh, rip.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
My condolences.
Someone killed the first Talon of the Crows now? After the gods escaped? That's not a coincidence.
Zara's been a thorn in our side before, and you said yourself, it could be revenge for your prison break.
No, Rook's right. The timing is suspicious for many reasons.
When I find Zara, I'll ask her.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you.
Hey, One Piece!
Yeah.
You find Zara.
One Piece!
I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The Crows had lost a Talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Varric continues to be...
that's fucking ominous!
Yeah, Varric continues to be ominous as fuck.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Well, that's awkward.
No, I like her. She's fun. I want to talk to her.
Before we do, well, that... Let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way?
But he could just take you over. Make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
You're bleeding. Maybe that's not fine.
He won't kill me. He cannot do that and get what he wants. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus.
Please.
So yeah, Get and I summed up Spite as Lucanus's Venom.
Yes. Venom.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antom's occupation. I should see how the crows are doing.
Hey. So yeah, Lucanus can heal.
That was very interesting. Is it because of the demon?
No, just Talon is ready for anything, and never without a potent concoction on hand.
Ah. Makes sense.
Gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna replace that with the heals. Replace that one. The Viscerate. Okay. Nev still hasn't leveled up. Fine. That's fine. Okay, so gotta talk to Lucanus, gotta go talk to Lara, gotta go talk to Harding, and then there's just a random quest available there. And we gotta go check on Varric, make sure he's still alive. I'm not having Varric down me because I didn't check on him enough.
Uh-huh.
You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean.
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Minrathos. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
Blood magic and a fake body.
I know
that about sums it up.
Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
When the first talent of the Crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
Or the front. Front works too.
The Crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice.
Explains the coffee fixation.
We both did what we had to get out of there.
So, if you're an abomination...
I suppose I should get used to that.
But I heard that only mages can get possessed by demons.
I'm skilled with a blade, but I promise you, without Spite, I have the magical talent of a brick. There must be some difference between a demon deceiving their way into a body and being forced into one. Only Zara knows for sure.
When you have nothing but bad choices, better to take the one that saves you.
And now comes the rest of my life. Our life. Leave spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Most likely. Right, no, didn't have a thing.
Don't have anything for you. Or did you just miss me?
I missed you. Okay. Go talk to Balara.
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths.
Is the head necessary?
Yes, 100%. Especially that weird-ass smile has to be there.
The sort of, like, stoned look.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You okay?
Just breaking things.
Can I? Sure.
Want help? I could, I don't know, kick it or something?
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some things don't do well. If you break them, I mean.
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it out.
We would like to avoid the
It's
bees.
breaking, and I can't get my thoughts to line up.
You fixed the Illuvian, though.
The Illuvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
Do we want to float with Balara just a little bit?
Yes. She's
You don't give
wonderfully
yourself enough
dorky.
credit. You're smart. You'll figure it out.
Well, thank you for thinking that.
Honestly, all the companions so far are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Also, what is it exactly?
It's the Nodus Dirthalin, the 8th archive. I heard it was gone forever, but here it is.
So what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need the Fate harmonics, so... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships. Most of the people I've been with didn't care for it. And I'm doing it. Again.
I could listen to you ramble all day.
Oh, well, same to you. Not that you ramble, you should talk more. I mean, you talk plenty. Just the right amount. Ideal talking.
Can you understand why people say Balara is very ADHD coded?
I'll get back to it
100%.
soon.
And I think
I
autism
need a
coded as
break.
well.
Maybe take a nap and I can finish later.
Yep.
Personally, I always endorse napping.
Right. Never underestimate a good nap. Anyways, let me know if you need me. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlathan's own veil jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Balara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
We really need to have a word with Varric about this ominous shit.
Yo, Varric, stop being ominous, goddammit.
Hey, Harding. How you doing?
I'm heading out to practice my new magic.
Ah.
I could use some moral support.
Okay.
I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Well, that's a fair fear. We probably, you know, burned somebody or electrocuted somebody at some point.
Probably.
Let's just check something real quick.
Manifestation.
Aha! Roll 2. And we only need one more thingamabob to get the next rank. Look, the Antam occupying Treviso think they can outlast the crows. We believe it is time to prove them wrong. Come see us when you can. Okay. Alright. Quick check. Still alive, Eric?
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Lucanus has got his wings, I guess, and Valara, Nev, and I are all mages, so technically we glow. It might be a team thing at this point.
Yeah, Team Glowies! Let's glow!
Also, yeah, this is the only, you know, surface to sleep on in here.
Just sleep on the fucking couch.
It's probably fine for 2 people, but when you have 3 or more people, yeah, things get a little bit dicier. Right. So... we're close to 2 hours, but I'll just go and do this. We can do this, hopefully relatively quickly. If not, we'll, you know, come back. Let's go with Valara and Lucanus.
You know, Mill, I had a thought.
Yeah?
Since we haven't done a tier list in a while, we should do a tier list for our next, Fuck About stream.
Okay.
I was thinking we could do a tier list of rating the various Batman incarnations.
Okay.
Since you and I have both seen plenty of Batman versions. Would you be up for it?
I mean, yeah.
We would, of course, have to compile a list. But
yeah.
Taker must be regaining control of the Crossroads.
Let's look it up right now. How many different versions of Batman there have been?
To other shores.
Okay, let's see. So discounting, of course, the comic book versions.
Like Hilario and I smelled in the kitchen where we grew up, but that cannot be right.
Could be magic from the ancient elves.
You got Batman Ninja. You got the Adam West Batman. You got Michael Keaton. You got Val Kilmer. You got George Clooney. You got Christian Bale. You got Batfleck. You got Adamson. And that's all the live action ones. There is, of course, a couple of brief ones here and there. Like on Gotham, for example. That whole chestnut. You got the Arkham series Batman, of course. You got Injustice Batman.
Stay alert.
You got Telltale Batman. And of course, you got the various TV, cartoon Batman incarnations. You got Super Friends, the DCAU, the Batman, Brave and the Bold, Gotham Knights, various versions from the various animated films that DC has put out. I don't know how we distribute those. We would have to. You got Young Justice Batman. You got Lego Batman. You got Caped Crusader Batman. Yeah, just a lot of different versions of Batman. Holy shit. Yeah, we would definitely have enough different versions to do a tier list.
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be.
We could ask Fuzzy and or Jen to tag along. I'm sure they could help quite substantially. Of course, we know that Wayne Haley Adventures would be S tier. Because that kind of goes without saying. Like, the big questions are, like, how we'd separate out all the different DC animated films, and how many different comics versions of Batman we would have.
Yeah.
Because, not even counting, like, the different universe stuff because of multiverse bullshit, you also have to consider, like, a lot of other shit as well.
Yeah.
Like, if Batman in different storylines and or under different writers counts as a different Batman. Which is, you know, the dilemma with comic books in general, really.
Yeah. And there we go. Now have an alluvion to Arlathan.
Hell yes.
We'll just travel there, and then we'll go back to the lighthouse to finish the stream.
Hell yeah.
Not the one I want to do. I want you there. Yeah, this is the map. Got Treviso over here, Bane over here, Arlathan there, Remarches, Navarra, Anderfels, Tevinter, Menrathus, and Saharon. Yeah, that's everything.
Man, this is the farthest north we've been in any Dragon Age game.
By far, yes. By far.
Keep scrolling up north. I want to see what the farthest map goes.
I will. So that looks like ice. Or stone, maybe, I don't know.
It's probably stone, because doesn't Thedas get colder the further south it goes?
Very possibly.
Because I remember Ferelden being like a much colder climate than, say, like, the Free Marches.
Yeah. Honestly, that might just be the limit of this particular map.
I think so. I think the stuff in the northeast is a different continent.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got Fade and Crossroads there. But yeah, that's where we are ending for today. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday as always. We'll be having 3 weeks of anime streams, so look forward to that.
Woohoo!
Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like and subscribe, comment down below, please press that bell icon.
And otherwise, hopefully we'll see you on Thursday. Good night.
Later.